Now, down the stretch last season, no player was more critical to a team's success. From Week 10 of the regular season through the divisional round upset of the Ravens, Henry rushed for nearly 1,300 yards. That's the third most in an 8-game span in NFL history, trailing only a pair of Adrian Peterson stints during his 2012 MVP season. NFL insiders Adam Schefter and Louis Riddick joining us now with much more on this story. Adam, how did this deal come together in the final hours before the deadline?
Kevin, as you mentioned, oftentimes these deals come together at the last moment. And on Monday, these sides were not expecting this deal to get done. But last night, there were some discussions and some dialogue about a potential deal that could be a compromise for both sides. They talked all through the night into today, and sometime early this afternoon, Derrick Henry signed off on a deal that's probably a little bit below the top paid running backs in the league, but really offers him a great deal in a day and age where the free agent running back class of 2021 has the potential to be loaded. The draft class of 2021 has the potential to be loaded. There'll be a supply, a glut of running backs. And so Derrick Henry opted for the guarantee of $25.5 million today, signing that 4-year extension that gives Tennessee the ability to sign Derrick Henry and Ryan Tannehill both this offseason and retain their quarterback and running back. The Chiefs kept Patrick Mahomes and Chris Jones, and now the Titans have countered with their own answer.
Shefty, an excellent point when you look at the class, the draft class, and the talent in free agency with running backs in 2021. Louis, what does a deal like this for a running back tell you about the direction of the Titans?
Well, it tells you, quite honestly, that they are very comfortable with where they are heading right now, and they like what Derrick Henry brings to this football team and the effect that he has, not just on the running back room and their rushing attack overall, but the effect that it has on the team overall. Now, remember, when you look at the formula that they like to play with there, they like to throw the football with Ryan Tannehill early in games and really strike big down the field and then just feed Derrick Henry a heavy dose of carries for the rest of the football game. They like that formula. It got him to the AFC Championship and got him within, a couple quarters and maybe a couple big plays here and there away from the Super Bowl. So I think what it tells you is that in this specific case, they thought that Derrick Henry was important to their football team. Derrick looked at the market, as Adam alluded to, and said, hey, look, maybe 2021 doesn't look so good for me out there on the open market with all the availability of running backs that's coming down the road with free agency and the draft. So let me just go ahead and sign here. We'll have to see what the details are as far as what kind of protection that the Titans built in as far as being able to get out of the contract. But on the surface, it's a win-win for the Titans and for Derrick Henry.
$25.5 million guaranteed. Guys, stay right there. Sage has more on the deal that didn't get done.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.